One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Canes will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Stanford's offense will have the football first. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision.
The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Scanning the field, it's Beck. He's going for a big play downfield. Intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Throws for the tight end. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Looking to throw on 1st down. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They bring the punter onto the field now. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. Can't get him to the ground. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. On the run, it's Fletcher. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
To the air, it's Beck. Quick strike complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Canes will send out the punt unit. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. The give to the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
Defense, man, you got to go low and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quick completion on the out. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So 1st down here as they go back to work. He'll ride his man on the option. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
It's
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Got a man. It's Moses. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 9. Stanford now has it in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got it set up on the outside. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The offense changing the play. Wants to keep it in the air. He caught it. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field. But
into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinal. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Arizona State is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jake Plummer, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by just 4 to Houston. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. That's reeled in. It's Fletcher. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Zings it complete to the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's back. He's got him.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Hurricanes come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Runs through a tackle. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Hunt is on its way. Now on the return. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man in the middle.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because
quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. He sees zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
When a defense gets a sack, you know what they want? Another sack. Third down coming. Gets it out fast. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Ford. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Finds his tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they had the screen all set up on 1st down, and he couldn't make the catch. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Just keeps swinging it. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. This offense doing business in the red zone. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Quarterback making adjustments. Long drive here. Play number 12 coming up for this offense. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Fielded in the end zone, it's Marion. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Leaves it with the back. And some room to work. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Stanford will boot it away to start this 2nd half. Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Going to the run to start this 2nd half. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Dropping back, it's Beck. Got his man. Jukes his way for more. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Canes headed quickly to the line.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start.
Looking deep down the right side. He's got it. Touchdown, Miami. Once he got some room, it was over.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Fair catch, called for and made. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Power football with the run. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pre-fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Kick is in the air. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Holds and fires complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Canes will punt it away on 4th down. Here's the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got his man, makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. It's complete on the right side. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Stanford hoping to pay off this red zone opportunity. Looking for room. It's Ford. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Slams ahead. Touchdown, Stanford! Great job by the back on the option.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. A strike downfield. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Give to the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Beck. Makes the grab. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Canes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Fletcher. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Hurricanes want to move quickly.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
That's caught. It's Fletcher. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. from the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The #1 goal for this defense coming into this game was shut this running back down. And I got to be honest, there were a lot of people on the outside didn't think they could get it done, but they're proving everybody wrong. Tremendous effort. They're playing with a chip on their shoulder. This guy's one of the best in the nation. He's had zero impact in this game.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Yeah, and you needed points. You wanted points badly, but listen, the offense, you know exactly what they're going to do. They're going to get in their 4-minute offense. Now, I got to start preserving that clock, using my timeouts, try to get a stop, and get this ball back to my offense.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. It's on target and complete. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Running back searching for a hole. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Stanford at the line on 1st down. Let's see if they lean on that offensive line. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll run it in the red zone. It's 4. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Stanford at the line on 1st down. Let's see if they lean on that offensive line. Goes to the option. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. They go to the ground. He'll be wrestled out of bounds at about the 7-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The play action fake. Firing to the right, complete. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to pass. It's back. Under fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. Somehow. Who knows how they got that thing back? You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Canes need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Complete downfield. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. This is a designed run. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David, every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today, and hey, who knows, maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.